Good morning, everybody. You can see we're just picking up where we left off last time, and looks like our bring this down so I can get a better look at it. See our script here. We cut out the last bit of that code because we don't need it. We were just playing around with some declarations there. What did we do? We made a custom function. We created a variable. We actually scoped it up here. This is more of a global variable. So we declared a variable down here. We call it, we increment it, we return the new value back to speed, and then we print line to the serial console. We initialize that up here, and then we say if speed is greater than or equal to 200, then set the speed to 1. So, and then we're calling this custom function in the loop. So the loop is going to continuously call this custom function, right? And it's going to basically say increment the speed and then print it to the console. And that's what you see is like, where's my, there we go. It's what we see in the serial monitor. And then it says if ever speed becomes greater than 200, then return the speed to 1. And that's why we see it always reset. And it may seem a little confusing or a little challenging at first, but we're going to tweak with a few other things on this. Now, first thing I want to do, excuse me, first thing I want to do, I don't have the camera on the device yet, but okay, I just unplugged the board, right? And you see, as soon as I unplugged the board, I got the error, not connected, select a board and a port to connect. Oh no. At this point, I'm going to run my code again, and I'm doing this because I want to show you something specific. See? And I'm just gonna get rid of this error message and make it go away. But what I want to show you is you cannot load software onto the board and work with the IDE and try to run a program through the IDE unless you're connected to something, right? Like we could verify this code to see if it will compile. We can verify this code, and so right now it doesn't see any errors. But we can't actually run the code. Right now I hit the arrow, I'm trying to run it, right? I can't run this code because there's nothing connected to it. So these little tests are doing a little bit more than what we think. We're just like playing around with code, and yes, that's fine. But this is also verifying that our hardware works, and I've reconnected the smart home that we're using. And so now I'm going to run this code again, and you'll see that now it's going to compile. It's running just like we've seen before. That all looks familiar. And here's our serial monitor. So we're back to where we were before. I just kind of want to point that out because if you're trying to run your code and things aren't working, well, first off, are you connected properly to your board? You know, if your board's not connected, your code won't run the right way. So let's pause here, and when we come back, I want to take we're we're going to create a couple more variables. We'll create a couple of booleans, and then we're going to actually start getting into some structures. We'll see about these boolean operators here. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at in the next video.